ya lugha ile ya ishara nimeresha OET. Mtazamaji, Kenya imeandikisha historia kwa mara nyingine hii leo baada ya kuzinduliwa rasmi kwa ripoti ya jopo la upatanisho la kuwaleta pamoja wa Kenya ili kuepuka uhasama na mizengwe kabla, wakati na baada ya uchaguzi mkuu hapa nchini. Ripoti hiyo ilizinduliwa katika ukumbi wa Bomas ambapo Rais Uhuru Kenyatta na mwenzake Raila Odinga waliongoza kuwarai wa Kenya wote kuikumbatia ripoti hiyo.
So the issue of inclusivity is critical and was critical. And we said with my friend here, we must address ourselves to that issue so that future generations will be able to address themselves as Kenyans. Lakini nyinyi msitudanganye hapa ukabila umejaa. Na ni vizuri, unajua mtu asiposema ukweli tunaficha kule, but then we never address it. And that's why I'm saying I want to thank these gentlemen because they are trying to address themselves to those issues. Because until we do, our politics will consistently be negative. And we want to change that cycle so that our politics can be positive driven. Positive that we are winners when we are together. That is the direction that we wish to move ourselves in.
You brought this because we have seen that there are problems in our country. And these problems must be solved by the people of Kenya themselves. The founding fathers of our nation wanted a united nation. Well, that's why they said that God bless this land of ours. Justice be our shield and defender. May we dwell in unity, peace and liberty. Plenty be found within our borders. That plenty is not going to drop like manna from heaven. It is going to be as a result of the sweat and the toil of our people. So we must give Kenyans opportunity to create that wealth. And this is what we are talking about, empowering the youth so that the youth can be able to create wealth. Wealth must be created by our people. That's when we are going to have plenty within our country. That every child born in our country has equal opportunity to be able to realize his or her potential from the cradle to the grave. That no Kenyan will sleep without food. That each and every Kenyan, when they are sick, will be able to get treatment, irrespective of whether they have money or no money. This is the kind of society that we want to create.
The recommendation that has been made to have an ombudsman appointed by the executive into the judiciary, in my respectful submission, is a derogation from the independence of the judiciary. And we must be careful. We must be careful about the independence of institutions. We are coming from a history where judges received telephone calls, where courts were held at night. We do not want to go there.
Kwa niaba ya wafanyikazi wa nchi hii, kuna vitu vingi ambavyo sisi tuliuliza kama wafanyikazi. Vingine havijakuwa sawa. Kwa mfano, migomo ya madaktari, kila wakati tulisema tuwe na constitutional commission ili madaktari wakae hospitali kuangalia watoto wetu. Mambo ya SRC na madoyas wako hapa, profesa nilikuwa mwenyekiti mdogo wa steering committee. Unajua hii kitu inaitwa SRC, it contradicts the ILO convention number 87 and number 98 on free collective bargaining. And Kenya is a signatory to that convention, and the ILO domesticated it here. It is reflected in Article 41 of our current constitution. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni kitu ya kutolewa kwa ajili mshahara wako ni kati yako na mwajiri wako. Hiyo tutaangalia. Jambo lingine sisi tulikuwa tumeuliza Ilikuwa ni mambo ya special seats for special interests. We need to have a constituency. Brothers Osion don't need to go through ODM to become to represent workers in parliament.
I think the strength of the Senate needs to be relooked at again. When it comes to matters devolution, after reading it, I think the articles that have been touched tend to remove or to downgrade the role of Senate when it comes to allocation of resources to the counties. Senate is the anchor to devolution. I think that requires a review, not a rejection of the document, but a review.
In my view, Mr. President, is that the bills that have already been drafted, and there are several of them drafted, let then the whole concept, which is enshrined in Constitution 2010, take root. Participation, public participation with regard to each of those bills that has been drafted subsequent upon this report. So the report then can have some hands and feet to stand on. And the country then can prepare for the next very important thing. So we have read, let us not kid ourselves. People cannot read forever. Iko kwa mtandao, it has been read, and I think it is a time to move on and support this change, which is important. And while you are doing it, avoid radicalizing this country.
The centrality of devolution in this document. Today, as we speak, Your Excellency, Nigeria has emerged as the largest economy on the continent because of embracing devolution and taking more money to devolve the units and to the villages. By taking 35% of our revenue to the villages, to the counties, we are going to witness a revolution in the economy of this country like never before. And this is going to change the narrative, the psyche, and above all, the manner in which Kenyans engage with each other.
That it will not be a surprise before 2022 that Dr. William Ruto and Honorable Raila Odinga will be on the same side. It is a fact that no nation has ever become great through division. The Bible is clear that where there is unity, the Lord commands a blessing. A cord of 3 strands cannot be broken. Your Excellency, perhaps it is time that hustlers should pause their hustling for a moment, and the reggae dancers pause their dance for a moment, and join together in a serious Jerusalem dance for the sake of the peace and the unity of this nation.
Naam, ndio hali ilivyokuwa mapema mchana wa leo katika ukumbi wa Bomas pale. Mtazamaji, tunachukua mapumziko mafupi, tutarejea tuendelee na taarifa zaidi, endelea kuwa nasi.